Hello.
Hello.
We made it. Is that's what I was saying in another live? Is those split seconds of anxiety of is it gonna connect? Is the other person in? Like, am I doing something wrong?
Everything is gonna be fine.
It's okay. Breathe, breathe. So hello and welcome.
Hello.
Thank you so much for doing this today with me.
Thank you.
What I always do is I let the guest introduce themselves.
Okay.
So it's on you.
So it's on me.
Yeah.
So hello
You can
everybody.
say you can say anything you want. You see, you have that option instead of me being like, okay, Regina, is this one this? It does that. You know, I give you the option. You can say anything you want.
Well, I see that a lot of people are connecting right now. So hello everybody. I'm Regina. I'm a fitness trainer. I'm from Greece. I'm from Kavala, Greece, North Greece. And recently I had a small, health issue that and I try to fight it with, positivity, good energy, smiles, dance. And what I do right now is I'm trying to show other people how to live their lives happier, more positive, how to live healthy and happy.
So you went viral through social media.
Yeah.
Because when you were in hospital fighting cancer, you decided to start dancing the cancer away.
Yeah.
How did that, well, actually, let's take it from the beginning, if that's okay with you also.
Yeah, of course.
How did you find out?
That I have cancer?
Yeah.
Actually, the only effect that I had was that I was feeling tired. That's all. I didn't have anything else. I didn't have bruises. I didn't have headaches. I didn't have anything. I was just feeling tired, and it was kind of strange for me because I'm a fitness trainer. My whole life I was an athlete, and it was so weird for me that I was actually walking like 5 steps, and I was feeling like I ran the marathon. I couldn't find my breath. My heart was beating like crazy, so it was so weird for me. And this led me to my doctors because I'm diabetic. I'm diabetic type 1. So me and my doctor, we went through some blood tests. And so I took the tests. I went to the gym. I did my morning training. And when I went back to take my results, the doctor said, okay, you have to go to the hospital now. You need blood transfusions. And I was like, no, why do I need transfusions?
Yeah.
So my blood work was very, very bad. And this is how we find out that something is wrong with my blood. At first, we didn't know. And one thing led to another, and we finally find out that it was cancer. It was leukemia.
I'm guessing, obviously, it's because a lot of people have seen you on TikTok and obviously social media, and in Greece, like almost everyone knows you because because of social media, and then
a lot of people, yeah,
and you've been on television because of it and everything. But obviously, it didn't. Well, I'm guessing it didn't start that positive as people saw through your videos. So yeah, when someone sees the video, it's like, oh yes, she sees everything so positive, so it's so easy for her to fight it, like someone might think. But obviously when you first found out, I'm guessing it wasn't like that.
I'm a normal woman, so everything went like, you know, I was like everybody else. So at the beginning it was denial.
Yeah.
The thing that it's not happening to me. Then it was anger. No, this is not possible. This is not happening to me. Then I'm dying. I'm gonna die. Am I gonna die? Am I dying? Am I dead? And then I think that you know, some things happened at this period while I was in the hospital. My friends supported me so much. Some other people showed me the real bad face, like when the mask goes off, you can see the real face of some people. And actually the help of my friends, and at the same time how can I say it,
we can say, okay, because we are both Greeks, in case we can't find a word,
yes,
we use the Greek one.
η πεποίθηση κάποιων ανθρώπων ότι δεν θα τα καταφέρω ή ότι τελείωσα. So the belief of some people that I was done already, and that, you know, I'm in the hospital already, I'm nothing, you know. So
wow, okay.
I think this made me stronger. And this is I said this a lot of times because I want to show to everybody who's going through cancer, depression, any illness, psychological or a body illness, or any illness of your brain, your soul, or your body. Nobody can tell you how you're going to fight it. And nobody can tell you how strong you are. So if some people don't believe in you, I'm sorry for my bad words, but screw them. Like, for real. Let them go. They don't belong near you. They don't belong around you. They don't belong. They don't need to know your name. Just let them go. So actually, they thought that they're going to make me weaker, but I got stronger. And I got stronger than ever. And at first, it was like, okay, now you will see who I really am. I'm going to show you. Nobody's going to forget, but more people are going to know me. Nobody's going to forget me. So it was like a bet between me and myself, if I'm going to make it or not. And then the doctors came. It was a hard period in the hospital, the first days, because, you know, it's something, it's so new. It's so new. It's cancer. It's not a flu. It's cancer. So you have to realize what you're about to go through. You have to realize that you're going to have a lot of months in the hospital in pain, in very, very, very strong medication. And you have to realize that you have two options. One, quit and let cancer win. Two, leave. If you want to leave, you have to fight. If you're about to fight, you have to be strong. If you have to be strong, you have to train mentally and physically. And that's what I did.
You say it as if it's so easy.
It's not.
But it's not. It's not. I mean, obviously, yeah, okay, I understand. I haven't been through something like that. But I had a conversation with a friend before the live. But because he's working, he can't see it. So he was like, can you ask her? Like, how does she manage to do that? Like, how do you find that positivity and that energy and that attitude and you did all, all these videos that you've been uploading, like, how did you find that energy? Because obviously being in the hospital, you have, as you said, you have the mental, like, struggles, which is like, as you said, am I gonna survive? Am I gonna live? Like, how am I gonna, all that. But at the same time, you have the physical pain and all the struggles you go physically. So how do you find that energy? Like,
and I've been through all, like, because a lot of people think that I didn't have a lot of side effects. Let's be honest. I don't want to be unthankful. And I didn't have a lot of side effects, but I was so weak. There were a lot of times that I was in pain. And there were a lot of times that it was so hard for me to get up from the bed. There were times that I just wanted to cry. There were bad times in the hospital. But how I managed to be so positive, I don't know. And I wish that I had, the magic pill or the magic words to tell people that, okay, you have to do that and you will be able to fight cancer like I did. No, because we're all different. For me, cancer made me stronger. And cancer was my, the slap in the face that I needed to change my life. For somebody else, it might be a breakup. Yeah. For somebody else, it might be a death of a person that he or she loves. For each one of us, this slap in the face, this situation that is going to make us stronger is different. What I really think is that we have to really look into us and appreciate the biggest gift that it was given to us, and it's the present of life. Like, we really think that it's okay, of course I'm leaving. No, nobody promised you that you're going to be alive tomorrow. Did anybody promise you that? No,
definitely not.
The only thing that is promised to you, it's now, the minute that we're talking now. So we're taking for granted that we're going to be alive tomorrow. So we let little things, little stupid things affect our lives. And we forget that tomorrow is not given. It's not promised. It's nothing. You might not be here tomorrow. One day I was having wine with my friends at the beach. Next day, I had leukemia. Next day, I find out that I had leukemia. Am I going to survive? Am I going to die? One day before, I was at the beach with my friends, feeling a little tired, having my wine, thinking where I'm going to go for vacation. And then, boom, no vacation for you. Hospital, cancer, chemo, and, all this journey. So each one of us has to understand that we have to appreciate the greatest gift, our lives, now. And we have to make ourselves happier.
I do, yeah.
I was not
interrupt you, yes.
Yeah, I was not the same person before.
I wrote that down to ask you, because I had my first interview, actually, I had it with a guy that he had an accident with his motorbike and he lost his leg out of it. And he was saying how it changed his life so much because he was hanging around with the wrong people. He had a totally different perspective to life, and that made him change totally the way he sees it, the way he appreciates people, the way he appreciates life. And that's what I want to ask you, because I don't know what life, because I mean, you're doing fitness, you've been doing all that since before, so it is a pretty healthy lifestyle, but how did it make you change things, the way you see things differently?
The fact that I was living a healthy lifestyle for my body doesn't mean that I was living a healthy lifestyle for my soul. I used to be a very strong woman, and I think that somewhere I lost myself, and I let toxic people affect me. And I forgot who I was, who I meant to be, who I deserved to be, and what I deserved as a person, and what we all deserve. So I let toxic people affect my soul. And I strongly believe I was always believing that what affects our soul affects our body. So I always think that if your soul gets sick, your body will get sick soon enough, because it's the bells. These are the bells that your soul is always telling you, get out, get out, get, and we're not getting out. So you're not getting out, boom, diabetes, boom, cancer, boom, something else.
Yeah.
So our body and our soul are trying to talk to us, but we're not listening, you know? And actually, I was about to make a video about that. And because I was always thinking, I'm listening that cancer destroyed my life, COVID destroyed my life, this. And I was trying to see the positive and the positive things and the negative things out of cancer. So the negative things is I lost last summer in a hospital, in pain, fighting cancer. These are the negative things. And then let's go to the positive things. I quit smoking. I cut toxic people out of my life. I love myself more than ever. I believe in myself more than ever. I managed to do other people happy. Because let's face it, I did. You might think I'm sogno, but I
did. Yes, like you're cocky and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's not, because
it's the truth.
Yeah, it is the truth, though.
It is the truth. I'm more honest than ever, and a lot of people don't like that because I don't give a shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. And I'm happier than ever. I wake up and some people ask me, are you taking drugs? I was like, I am the drug, bitch. Like, I don't need drugs. I've been 6 months in chemo. Like, I took all the drugs I needed for my life. Like, that's it.
I'm okay for a lifetime.
Yeah. But if I count the positive and the negative things, I think positive things are way more than the negative. So it's how you're going to see things in your life. And I'm trying to see anything positive. I'm trying to see it, and I'm trying to escalate it to the top. And I have to tell you that since I love myself so much, I realize that I'm able to love other people too, but only those who deserve it. I'm cutting out people so easily. You might think I'm αυστηρή.
Όχι, not bossy.
Not bossy. It's
like strict.
Strict, yes.
Yeah.
You might think I'm strict, but the truth is that I just love myself a lot, and I don't let anybody hurt me anymore. And this is what I'm trying to show others how to do it.
I agree with that. I mean, I'm trying to do it, and it seems so hard for me. And I have a friend she's all about positivity and all that. I mean, her name is Ευτυχία, which means happiness. So she has to be like that, you see, it's the name. And that's what she says to me. She's like, stop taking all this energy in. And she always says this to me. She's like, you're gonna start to have like physical problems if you don't stop this. And she keeps telling me, because I let so many people in, because I'm like, oh, I don't want to upset this person, but you know, I want to make. But it's what you are saying now, that at some point it's not gonna end well.
it's not just that. At some point, we all have to understand that we are all trying to save everybody else around us, and we forget that we have to save ourselves first. If you're not happy, if you are not healthy, if you are not strong, you cannot help the others. You cannot always give without receiving. On the other hand, there is a saying that says that when you give, you always have. But be careful what you give. You cannot give your all, you know? You have to keep something for yourself. You have to be strong. And I think that the magic word is love yourself. Love yourself. This is going to be my my company's motto. Yes, dare to be you. Dare to love yourself. So first of all, it's you. Each one of us is different, and each one of us has to be the center of his little world. You cannot be the center of my world. My boyfriend should never be the center of my world. I am the center. He is his center. If I love myself enough, I'm going to be able to love him. You know? So we all have to appreciate ourselves, and then we're going to be able to give. This is what I gave myself in the hospital. I gave myself love. I gave myself love to me. Yeah. What?
I think the problem is because we are speaking in English.
So, I'm going to say it in Greek.
Yes.
Η κοπέλα βρίσκεται στο Λονδίνο και το κάνουμε και για κόσμο που βρίσκεται στο Λονδίνο που δεν μιλάνε καθόλου ελληνικά. Αλλά άμα θέλετε μπορούμε να το ξανακάνουμε στα ελληνικά το live.
Yes, we can do 2 lives, one in English, one in Greek. But I mean, the thing is, I understand because I have a lot of people which are in Greece, but the thing is that people already know you in Greece. You need to be international now.
You think?
Yes, because that's what I was thinking, because I started this month doing 1 live in Greek, just like to help obviously people from Greece and all that. But because I told you when I first texted you that I've been watching your story for quite some time now, and I just felt like people need to know this besides Greece. Like in Greece, you're already viral. You're on the television. You're everywhere. Everyone knows you there. Okay, we need to do this like in English. But
In
of course,
English.
I would take a second live with you any day. So what I want to ask is, did you know when you first went in the hospital, how many days you're gonna be in there? Because I saw in an interview of yours that you were 151, if that's correct.
Actually, it's 155. I was wrong. And I saw the videos on TikTok because actually TikTok works as my diary. And I saw my videos on TikTok and I saw that my last video is 155 days. No, I didn't know. When they took me to the second hospital and they do the bone marrow tests and the blood tests and, you know, all the tests. And the doctor walked in and he was like, so I was like, I'm going to be out in a week. Wow. Because we had the first lockdown in Greece. And then on Sunday, they took me to the second hospital. And then on Monday, the gyms were reopening. So I had to get, so I was like, okay, I'm going to stay 1 week out. But, you know, that's all I can do because I'm already sitting for 3 months. And my doctor said, let's say that you're going to spend here some months, a few months. And I was like, what do you mean months? This room is like 2 square feet. Like, what do you mean months? Like, I cannot spend here my whole summer. He was like, I'm not talking about summer. I'm talking about more seasons. So this is this was the moment where I was like, okay, I might jump from the window. How am I going to escape this room? I've seen a lot of movies. I'm going to go during the night. I start thinking how I'm going to leave the hospital. Like, my first reaction was, how am I going to leave the hospital? And then the surgeons came and they put the line where the chemo would, you know, because the chemo was taking, I couldn't take it through my arm veins. Like,
I wanted to ask you that because I heard
some people take chemo from their hands.
What is the difference? Because you had it here.
Yes. This thing here, I don't know the word in, it's, they call it port. I think it's in the international word, or the Hickman. They're different things, but they all do the same thing. So actually what they do is they put chemo through the main vein of your body.
Okay.
It's the main vein, the big one, which leads, you know, through your heart, and it's the big one. And they need this vein because this the medicine, the chemo that I was taking was so strong that it would totally destroy any other vein of my on my body. Any other vein cannot take it. Maybe 1 month, but I would be there for 5 to 6 months. So I had to take it through the main vein. It's not pleasant at all. It was the thing that I was more scared than anything. Every time that they had to put it, I was asking for medication that would put me to sleep. Like, do you have any Xanax, something for me, please? I had to be out. But when they put that thing on me, I realized that I cannot leave the hospital, and that I had to stay there. So the first 3 to 4 days were hard. And then a friend of me showed me an American woman, and she was diagnosed with acute myeloid leukemia, the same with me, 57 or 58 days before me. And she was a dancer, and what she was doing, she was dancing her cancer away. So a friend of mine sent me her TikTok and her Instagram and everything, and she was like, look, she's dancing and you're on your bed crying, like, do something. So actually it was not my idea. It was my friend Katie's idea, that she showed me Tia. That's the American girl's name, Tia. She showed me Tia, and when I saw her, I was like, okay, let's dance our cancer away. And actually my first video, I think it was a duet with her. And then, no, my first video was on my birthday. And then I did a duet with her, and I started to dance. And actually, I think I said that one more time, if I'm not wrong, in Greek though. The first thing that I did in the hospital was I made peace with my death. That was the hardest thing to do. Fighting cancer was not. Like, when I made peace with my death, with the option that I'm gonna die, this is when I got so strong. Like, I could move mountains from that day on. Because at first we're all afraid of dying, you know. This is what we're afraid of. We're afraid of dying. I made so many conversations with myself. The first nights I was not sleeping, and I was talking out loud. And then I just woke up one day and I was like, okay, listen. You've been an athlete. You've been a champion. You finished college. You worked. You traveled. You gave up everything to move to New York just to make your dream come true. You partied. You fell in love. People loved you back. You did everything. Like, you met so many people, you danced, you did everything you wanted in your life. Other people don't do what you did in 10 lives. So be grateful for what you had. But if you're going to die from leukemia, you're going to die your way. So I decided that if I had these 6 months, how do I want to die? This is how it started, really. So how do you want to die? Do you want to die by crying on a bed? Or do you want to die dancing? I was dancing my whole life. I love dancing. I love partying. I love clubs. I love bazooka. Like, I love dancing. I love music. So I decided, okay, let's say that I'm dying, that the treatment is not going to work. So how am I going to die? I'm going to die my way. I'm not going to die your way, cancer. So I started dancing. And some days it was difficult. Some other days it was easier. Some days dancing was my strength. Like, I was getting up from that bed just because I had to dance. And then when people start embracing this thing that I was doing, because I was not doing it for followers, or I was doing it for me.
Not.
I was doing it for me. And now that I'm watching my videos back, you can see that. And actually, when I got out from the hospital, I'm not doing so many videos on TikTok anymore. Like, I might post once a week, maybe something.
Yeah.
So I was never doing it, for followers, for reputation, for something. I was doing it because this is how I felt. I was getting stronger, and I wanted to show to other people who were in the hospitals at the moment that somebody like you, with treatment, with blood transfusions, with platelets transfusions, somebody who is going through everything that you're going through is on her feet. So you can be on your feet too. You can smile too. You can do it too. Glory. My dog.
Yes.
And so
yeah.
This is how everything, how I got through it. Mm-hmm. And the truth is that I have amazing doctors who I was always feeling safe. Like, they never disappointed me. And I was not in a clinic, I was in how do you say? In a public hospital.
Yeah.
And my doctors, at first I was like, oh, they're strict. Oh, do they like me? I don't like him. I don't. They were all next to me through everything. I was asking them a million questions every day. From after the second month, I knew all my tests, all my blood tests, what was everything. I was a small, doctor. Yeah. And I was like, okay, why is this high? Is it good? Why is it slow? Is it good? How are we going to make, how can I help to make it higher? You cannot. I can. Tell me what to do. So I had an amazing relationship with my doctors. They never failed me. There was a moment when I lost my faith in me. Something happened to my main line. And this was my biggest fear every time. Like, I was never afraid of cancer, and I was always scared of the main line. Because I have a phobia with anything that has to do with veins.
Okay.
But still, I think that they did blood work. They were taking blood almost every day, and later every 2 days. And still, every time I'm going for blood work now, I'm like, okay, do it fast. And everybody's like, really? Like, you're diabetic. You're injecting
Yes.
yourself. I'm like, yes, but not in my veins. So do it fast. So this was my biggest fear. And something happened to my main line. And I was like, okay, it's not going to go well. We're losing it. You know, sometimes things happen. And then the big doctor, our how do you say, or the FTDs, like the manager? No, it's not the
Yeah,
manager.
like
The head doctor, like
yes.
something like that, came into my room, and he was like, it was not the day that he was coming though, but he came, and he was like, they told me that you're afraid, that you're scared. I was like, yeah, are we gonna make it? And he was like, I am the doctor. I'm gonna do my job, and you're going to do your job. And I was like, what is my job? He was like, you have to get up, dance, and smile. That's your job.
Wow.
And this was the first time that I realized that my doctors knew that I'm dancing in the hospital. Because I didn't know that they knew.
Well, yes, I mean, everyone knew in Greece. So.
I thought that it was a secret.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, they know. Okay, they know. But it was a
think, like, do you believe, well, I think from like a whole conversation this time that you do believe that, but I will ask you anyway. So do you believe that so if you're happy, if you see things positive, I mean, obviously you're gonna have your ups and downs always. So are you like a firm believer of like the way we see in life? If we see things happy, if we see things positive, play a very big, like a huge amount to our physical health? Like, do you believe that the way you were like dancing, seeing things positive helped you overcome all this and helped you physically overcome cancer?
yes, I do. And I do believe that I think that it was a teamwork, that a lot of things played their part.
Okay.
So I was I had a very my energy was super positive. The second thing was that I denied hospital food. I said that I cannot beat cancer if you feed me cancer. And I was super strict. And at first the doctor said, yes, but you cannot save food at the fridge, because when you take the chemo that I'm taking, there's some rules on what you can eat and what not. And I said, let me worry about my food. I'm not eating from the hospital, period. And that's the thing that I want to say, that soon I am going to do something, at least for the hospital that I was in, for the nutrition of the patients, because I saw it on me. Because people who were taking the same medication with me were vomiting all day long. I didn't vomit once.
Oh, wow.
Not even once. I took 5 months of very, very strong chemo, and I didn't vomit once. But I was eating super healthy. Super healthy. I had like the healthiest nutrition a patient can have. And my mom and my dad helped me so much with my nutrition. Like at the beginning, my dad was traveling like 300 kilometers every 2 days to bring me food. Wow. And it was these two. Second, it was, and the doctor said that too, I was so strong, my body was so strong, that my doctors were saying, don't be afraid, just hit her. Her body can take it. She's so strong. We're hitting her, and she's up there doing because every morning I was waking up and I was doing balance exercises. And she's up there doing the training. Like, hit her. She can take more, and I could take more. And I was studying about what chemo can do, and I was trying to help myself with some things like balances, because I read that chemo affects your neuromuscular system, if I'm saying it right. Neuromico. And
yes,
neuromuscular, I think it is. And so I was trying to train this part of my body by doing balances, because I know that balance moves and exercises are helping having a strong neuromuscular system. So this is what I was doing every day. And the truth is that even though I was training it, when I got out from the hospital, I didn't have very good balance. So I was thinking, if I was not doing that, how would I be? Like, it took me months. I was so strong and I never stopped training. And it's the 6th month now. And now I start to feel a little bit on like how I used to be. Imagine that before I got into the hospital, I was doing 40 to 50 men push-ups. Like the good push-ups, the military push-ups. Yes.
Yes.
And I couldn't do one when I got out from the hospital. And it's like a few days that I didn't reach 10 yet. And I never stopped training. So imagine that people who have never trained before and go through the same situation, imagine what happens to their body. Like, it's a destruction. It destroys you. But I think that my good fitness levels, the healthy food that I was eating, my positive energy, and the love to my own self helped me a lot to fight cancer, like to the same level. Like, it was not like cancer was stronger than me. We were fighting together. And actually, I was believing that I'm stronger. Like, you cannot take me. You cannot take me. And when I got out and my doctors told me that I might need a transplant, because while I was in the hospital, I had no donors. And when I finished my chemos, I find 2 donors matching 100% with me. This is rare. This is really rare, because they're not relatives, and I don't even know if they're from Greece. But I found 2 donors somewhere in the world who were positive to help me, and they were 100% matching with me. So my doctors told me that now that you're strong, we can go so you can have your transplant. And you will be, you can fight it, now that you're strong. Thankfully, my head doctor told me that you're young. Let's see if your bone marrow can fight for you. I was like, I'm healthy. Like, I know I'm healthy. Just let me show you that I'm healthy. And he's letting me show them that I'm healthy. And I cross my fingers that, because it's like the first 18 months. So I hope that for these 18 months, I'm going to stay healthy, and that I'm going to I want to show everybody that, of course, some people don't manage to do it, or they're fighting as hard as I did and they don't win. But some people do win. There's not, like, when you listen cancer, it's not death. I said that so many times in Greek. people say that when you go to an oncology hospital or in a leukemia hospital, what they say is that uh, we're walking to the death rooms. And guys, did anybody tell you? Did anybody told you that we're going into the hospital to die? We're not going in there to die. We're going in there to fight for our lives. So first of all, we have to change that. All the hospitals that are full with people with cancer should be called the life hospitals, not the death hospitals. What you scream is what you get. If we all say death hospital, death hospital, death hospital, death, death will come, you know, eventually will come. But it's a life hospital. I was fighting for my life in there. I was not fighting for my death. I was fighting for my life, and not just me. All the other people who were in there were fighting for their lives. So these are the life hospitals. People are fighting for their lives, and we have to say it out loud that these hospitals are full of fighters who are fighting for life. Now, some people will make it, some people won't. That's the deal. Everybody cannot be saved. Life is hard. We're not living in a rainbow full of unicorns. Okay? Life is hard. We have to accept that cancer is going to take some people, but some of us can be saved. And nowadays, medication and doctors and the science has moved forward so much that a lot of cancer forms are treatable. Breast cancer. Πώς λένε τον καρκίνο στα γυναικολογικά? Like the cancer that women have, and you know, the gynecology cancer.
Yes. I don't know what's like the right word for it, so I don't want to say it wrong, but I think we all understood.
Yeah. What? So a lot of cancers are treatable, but for us, let's talk about women now. We have to check up ourselves. Ovary. Thank you. Yes, that's the word I was trying to find. Thank you. So, but these cancers are treatable nowadays. Do people know it? Most people don't, because we're afraid to talk about cancer. We're afraid to say the word cancer. I was never afraid to say the word cancer. Never. Not once. What do you have? Cancer. Blood cancer. What do you have?
Yes,
blood cancer.
Yeah, even when you said it now, it was like
but you don't look like you have blood cancer, of course. Like, why do people that have cancer have to look a certain way? No. I was putting my makeup on every single day. I was feeling sexy with no hair. I lost kilos. I gained weight. I gained 14 kilos. My ass got bigger. My thighs got bigger. My boobs got bigger. My arms got bigger. I don't fit in my jeans. I feel fabulous. There are some days that I say, damn, this is not how you used to look. And then I say, damn, this body saved you from cancer. Congratulate your body and move forward. So I try to see everything in a positive way. You got fat. No, I beat cancer. Did you? That's how I answer back. Because I got comments like that, you know, from friends, from people around me. You gained weight. I know, I beat cancer. What did you do last summer? And they're like, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. You didn't. I hurt yours, though, because you look stupid now. Like, you know, I'm so good with myself that nobody else can tell me something. You know.
No, you're amazing. It's like, I mean, these things, but you're saying things so easy. I mean, it's not easy, but I'm like, I can't help myself from smiling, even though it's something which is let's say, not let's say, it's a subject which is negative. Okay. And obviously it's not something nice to talk about. But at the same time, I have my smile like that just because the way you're saying things. And I feel that you're making so many, that you're helping so many people, and that's why I wanted us to do it in English, because you can help so many more instead of just keeping it in Greek. Like that's why I'm so excited about this life. And when
You know,
yeah,
you say that I say simple things that they're actually not simple. That's another thing that I understood in the hospital.
mm-hmm.
Life is simple. We are make everything not simple and complicated. Things are not complicated. If you think about it, like, I'm talking to you like that because I spent 155 days alone. So
Yes.
I did a lot of time with myself. I read a lot of books. I listened to a lot of music, and I talked a lot to myself. So when people ask me some things now, of course, I'm not an expert. I'm not a guru, and I don't know everything. I always say that I know nothing. I'm still learning about fitness. I'm still learning myself. I'm still learning. I'm always going to learn. But what I find out is that we make things complicated. Even in relationships,
Mm-hmm.
we make it complicated. Is he going to call me? Is he going to text me? Do I look good? Did he sleep with me and never call me again? Deal with it. Like, there was a movie, they're like, he doesn't want you. Accept it. Move. She
Yeah.
doesn't want you. Accept it. Move. Is it so simple? Yes. It's so simple. I have to fight my illness. Is it so simple? Yes. There's nothing you can do. If you don't accept it, the illness is still going to be there. So it's so simple. What if I wasn't accepting cancer? Would I win
No.
something? No. I would just be sad in a hospital. That's all. So it's so simple. If we make things simple, everything is going to be easier. Everybody's going to be happier. Like, make things simple in your life. How I live now, I decided that I'm waking up early in the morning because I want to live my day. 4 to 5 days a week, I'm leaving my house around 7:30 in the morning, taking a walk with my dog or alone. After my walk, I'm going to take my coffee, come back, do my online workouts. And then I always have my day organized from the night before. And no matter how full my schedule will be, from personal trainings, online workouts, anything, my company, anything, I'm going to find at least 1 to 2 hours for myself. I'm going to read. I'm going to take a walk. I'm going to do a yoga class. I'm going to listen to the music. I'm going to do something for me with nobody else next to me. We have to do things for us, just for us. A lot of mothers are telling me that, yes, but I have 2, 3 kids. How am I going to do it? When they're going to bed. Find 1 hour a day just for you. Go to your bathroom, take a shower, talk to yourself, go for a walk, shut everything and find an hour for you. This is my rule. This is my life rule now. I always find time for me. So I'm trying to have everything organized. I'm trying to be as happy as possible. Of course, I'm a human being and a woman, because, and I'm a Greek woman, so everybody can understand that I can be very aggressive sometimes.
Yeah.
Nothing can change that. Not even, yeah. You know, so it's everything is in life. Sometimes I might be sad. Sometimes I might be. Kisses to the best nurse ever. Froso is my nurse.
Okay, hello, Francois.
So, but now I don't let things, bad things, happen to me for more than 5 minutes. Like if I'm gonna be sad, it's gonna be 5 minutes. If I'm gonna be angry, it's gonna be 5 minutes. I cannot let negative feelings take over me.
Mm-hmm.
And it's up to you. If you want to be angry, let's say you fight with your mother, your boyfriend, your best friend, it's ego. If you keep being angry for the whole day, it's because of your ego. It's up to you.
Mm.
Stop being angry. But you pissed me off. So what? Move. He pissed you off. So what? Your life ended when you had a fight with your mom or your boyfriend, or did everything? The world stop moving and the sun is what happened? Get over it. Let your ego on the side and move. So that's how I live. And sometimes I say, I thank cancer for that. Did you ever listen somebody thank cancer? I do. I do.
But it's, yes, as you said, it gave you a lot of positives. It helped you take toxic people out of your life, which I think that's a really big bonus also. And yeah, as you said, it made you change perspective in life, which it is a positive.
That's what I'm trying. I hope that I could make other people realize what I realized through cancer. I don't want to see other people go through what I've been through to realize how simple our life is. If I could be your eyes to happiness, let me be your eyes. But the bad thing is that sometimes if it won't happen to you, not cancer, I told you at first, something bad that will be your slap, your life slap. And sometimes if something doesn't happen to us, we cannot understand what I'm talking about right now. For some people, I might sound like a crazy lady who is on crazy pills and she's living in a unicorn country full of fairies and magic. But I hope I could be some people's eyes, like if I could help them see what I see after what I've been through. And nothing came easy to me. Because if we talk, like, was I always strong? Yes, I was strong, but I've been weak. I've been weak in my life. I let other people step over me. I let people abuse me mentally and physically. I'm not I was not, a woman that every other woman would like to be. No. Now that I see the woman that I used to be, I'm so sorry for her. And the thing is that I thought that I was happy. And now I feel so sorry for the girl I used to be before cancer. And some people ask me, yes, but you will live, you're going to be afraid that it might come back. If it's going to come back, I cannot prevent it, right? If it will come back, it will come back. We will fight it again. I told you I made peace with my death. So if I'm going to leave, I know that at least realized for a year almost, how it is to love yourself. And that's what I'm trying to show to other women, to other people who are fighting cancer, men and women. We're all strong, but we have to find it. We have to find who we really are. And we have to make peace with our own demons. What we have inside, our thoughts. You have to make peace with those thoughts, with the mistakes that you made. I did this. Oh my God, I did this. How people are going to think of, what people are going to think of me. Am I good enough? I live in the small city and people are talking about my personal life. Oh, this happened. Oh, we live with fears. Why? And then we let these fears win, and we let these fears take over all the positive energy that we might have and all the love that we have for ourselves. If people don't love who you are, get them out of your life. Period. No, but first of all, you have to know who you are. This is me. Period. Do you like it? Good. You don't like it? Bye-bye. I like you, but no but. It's like you're saying, I'm not racist, but.
Yes.
What is you're not racist, but? What but means? There's no but. Like, I like you, but you should change that. There's no but. This is me. I'm Regina. This is me. I'm a crazy woman with positive energy saying the truth, and like it or not. Do you like it? Yes, I do like it. I don't like it. Kisses. Have a good life. And now I finally have so nice people around me. Sometimes they say that you have to choose who is going to be next to you. Your friends, your everything. But I think it's they choose you and you choose them. But you have to have even your third eye open to see what people want from you. I have to tell you that from my before cancer journey, from my before cancer life, I might have 4 friends. I might kept 4 friends. Most of the people who used to be friends, like friends, they're not anymore. I know that I'm tough with some people, tougher than I should, but I put me first. I won't stay and listen to what everybody has to say all the time. As a, how do you say? As a, I don't know I don't know the word in Greek either.
Okay.
Excuses.
Okay.
So everything is so simple.
Yes.
And yes, we have to be honest. Πρέπει να είμαστε ειλικρινείς. We have to be so honest with each other. This is what we don't have in our society nowadays. We're not honest. We're not honest in our friendships, in our relationships, to ourselves. We're not honest. Because I don't know if we're strong enough to accept the truth. Like, even in relationships, they cheat. Why do you cheat? Be honest and leave. You're afraid. You're in the hospital. You're not honest with yourself. You're not honest. You're afraid. Say that you're afraid. I was telling my doctors, I'm afraid. Am I going to live? Am I going to be well? My doctors were honest with me. We're fighting for this. This is why you're in here. Am I going to have a transplant? We don't know. We don't know. They were honest with me. And this is what I appreciated so much to my doctors. They were always honest to me. Look, these numbers are like this, and we're afraid about this. But I asked for that. I told them I want 100% honesty from you. Mm-hmm. If something is not going well, tell me. If everything is going well, tell me. But I want to know the truth. This doesn't work for all patients, though, right? Because some people are not mentally ready to accept the truth, but we should. So I think that we have to be honest to ourselves, or honest to our feelings, accept our flaws, accept that we're perfect anyway, and move forward to a happier life. That's what I believe now.
Oh, I agree with that. Honesty is the best policy.
Yeah, honesty is the best policy. Yeah, I really believe that. I don't want to, you know. In Greece, we cut your ear.
Yeah, you can't say that in English because it's not enough.
Candle your ear. Candle your ear. But no, yeah, I really, really think that I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. You know, nobody's perfect. And I don't want to be perfect. I'm human. I'm human with all my imperfections and all my perfections, and this is me. I accepted myself. I accepted my death. I accepted my illness. I accepted. Accept. And when you accept who you really are and what you're going through, fight for it. That's it. And just smile.
Yes, you are the person of smiles. Yeah. We all know that.
You know. I said to an interview once. I was like, when we were kids, you know, in America, in England, and in Greece, we have boogeyman, right?
Yes.
So, what boogeyman's job was?
To scare you.
Scare you. What if you smile on your boogeyman? What is his job now? He has no job.
Yeah.
So he will leave, right? So that's how I saw my cancer. He was my boogeyman. I was never afraid in my life about anything. And I'm honest about that. I was never afraid of my life. People who know me can tell you that I was never afraid of anything. Of course, cancer scared me. I smiled at him and he was gone. I smiled at my boogeyman. Somebody else's boogeyman might be a person, another illness, fears, family, anything. We all have our boogeyman. We all have something that we're scared of. Smile. Smile and look at your boogeyman in her eyes. He will not be that scary anymore. I promise. I promise. You will see.
That is a nice way of putting it. I mean, it makes it a bit not so scary of thinking of it as a boogeyman, because it's...
Yeah.
Let me see the comments a bit, because we've left the people out of this. And also, you're drinking Greek coffee in front of my face. What are you drinking? Yes. I don't have Greek coffee here.
That's the business we should open in London.
Yes, there you go.
A friend espresso bar.
Yes, yes, just that. Nothing else, nothing else.
Greeks know better. Better than Italians.
Oh no, there better not be any Italians here. Ευτυχία says, oh, we feel afraid to express our truth, honesty. Yes, we agree on that. That's what we said. Which that goes also like to ourselves. Like as you even mentioned that a lot of the times we feel afraid to see our truth because, oh yeah, I'm not happy. Like someone might not be happy in a job, and let's say they're like, okay, no, it's fine, I'm fine. They're like, we put ourselves second, if you understand what I mean.
I am 36.
Okay.
I had my own house. I had my business.
Mm-hmm.
I had my scooter. All my friends and family in Kavala. I was not so happy with the job that I was doing. I was always feeling that I could do more. I was always feel pressure in that city. And, you know, when you're 22, it's easier for you to leave, you know? Okay. I thank cancer for that too. I'm 36 and I moved to Athens just because I believe I deserve more. And I didn't leave a job. I had my own house and I have to pay rent here. I was 5 minutes from my job and now I'm driving 1 hour to go to my job, an hour to come back to my job. I was living in the city where everybody knew me, and now I'm in a city that I know 5 people maybe in all Athens. It's 5 million people here. I decided that I'm strong enough to make my dreams come true. So if you don't like your job, quit your freaking job. If you don't like the relationship you're in, break up. If you don't like what your parents think about you, they gave birth to you, but they don't own you. Like, this is why I'm telling you, things are simple, but we have to want to move forward. You know, you have to want that. You can sit back and say, I don't like my life. I don't like my job. I don't like my relationship. What do you do about that? Nothing. So who's going to change it? Me? Get up. Take your life on your own hands and leave. Live your life. Live your life. Tomorrow is not promised. This is how we started our conversation. Yeah. Tomorrow is not promised. Live your life. Take your life on your own hands. Change what you don't like. Try to make your beautiful self happy. Do something that pleases you, not the others. You. Simple.
Yes, that's I like the way you turned it again to how we started. And what I said, because I did a live, I think, yes, the one that I did last week was in Greek, and we were talking about death, because it's a subject which, as we said, usually we don't talk about, because it's like a no topic, you know, no one really wants to open that, and it's always a no in conversations. But the thing that I want to say is that, because we said it last week also, and it fits with what you're saying, is there's so many people that I know, and I bet you know, that they're like 20 years old, 30 years old, and they are as if their life has already ended, let's say. Their life is wake up, go to work, come back, I'm miserable, that's it. What can I do? I can't do nothing about it. And that drives me crazy. And what I was saying is, last week, is my grandmother in Greece, she's 102. And my parents go every Wednesday and Saturday to see if she needs anything and this and that. And my mom cooked for her for 3 days. So she has for the next days. And my grandmother got offended because she was like, what, I don't have hands, I can cook. Why did she do that? She's like, I can cook. I can go to the Laiki. Like,
Yeah.
I go, like, why did she cook for me? And she's, and she's 102. She has a bath by herself. She goes to church. She does her groceries. She cooks for my parents twice a week because she wants to. No one makes her do it. And my parents have told her so many times to come and live where my parents live, because it's a big house. Like, come, you can have the basement, it can be yours. And she's like, no, I'm gonna be, they have their life, I have my life. What am I gonna do? Like, how old I am? Why do they have to take care of me? She has her own life and she's happy. She's like, she lives as if she's like 70 years old. And that's what I want to say. It's the way you see things. And then I know people which are in Greece or the UK, which are, I don't know, 25 years old, and they're like, okay, that's it. This is my life now. That's it. I have nothing to do. Okay, yes.
I've been there.
I get it. I think
the thing is, we're humans. Of course, we're going to go through a period in our life where we're going to say that, oh, my life ended. And usually when we're young, this moment is when we break up for some reason.
Yeah. Yes.
I was like that just before cancer. Like, I believed that my life would end. Mm-hmm. And now I realize that, thank God. Hallelujah. Like, thank God for this gift that yeah, you have to understand. Like, we have to understand. Again, I'm going to say it. You have to love yourself. And you have to let your ego on the side. It's not love, it's ego. It's not even for your job, it's ego. You're just, you don't want to get out of your safety zone. That's all. Like,
yes,
you're afraid to lose your woman because she cooks, she cleans, she keeps the kids, but you are having sex with another woman. But you love your woman. No, you don't. You just want your clothes clean, like
comfort.
Buy a washing machine. What? Like, we're afraid to leave our jobs. But if we leave our jobs and do what we really love, we might end up be so more successful, way more creative. But we have to be ready to change. You, like, when you go to the dietitian or the trainer and you say, listen, I am ready to change my life. Are you ready to change your life? I'm ready to lose weight, to take my summer body like it. I'm ready. And the first day that I'm going to give you a hard training, you're like, okay, I'm done with that. I don't want to be tired. How are you going to be? How are you going to get your summer body? By sitting on your couch? By eating pasta? Like, why don't have ice cream and sweets on my diet? You have to make some sacrifices. It's in everything, as it is on your diet, as it is on your training, it is on your life too. I want to change my life. What is this that you don't like? What is it?
Do I have to answer it?
No. It's for each one of the people who are watching.
Yes.
What is this thing on your life that you don't like? Find it. Really find it, though. I don't like my house carpet. Change it. It's so simple. That's why I'm telling you. I might sound like a crazy lady from the unicorn country, but it is so simple. Anything that you don't like, change it. It's going to be tough at first. It's going to be very tough at first. I'm not telling you that you're going to change your carpet and everything is going to be fine. You're going to be cold at first. It's okay. You're going to find a better carpet. It's going to keep you warmer. And you will see it and make you happier. You know? It's not going to be easy. It was not easy for me to realize that I had small vampires sucking my life out of me. It was not easy to realize that most of the people that I loved were taking advantage of me.
Mm.
Yeah, in words, everything, because our friends is writing in Greek, everything seems easy, but that's what I'm saying. It's not easy. Nobody tells you that a change is easy. Nobody is going to tell you that it's going to be easy to change your life. But if you won't dare to change your life, you will just stay in the situation that you hate. That's it. So do you want to stay in that situation? If you don't, change it. It's up to you. It's your freaking life.
And it always seems harder until you do it. I mean, sometimes it's harder when you do it. But I will give you a simple thing. Well, not simple, unsimple. Us as an example. Because I even told you when I messaged you, I saw your story for a very long time. When I started all this with this page, I really wanted to text you, and I always used to see when you used to do lives on Instagram, I would go in and like maybe comment or things like that. And I kept thinking like, okay, maybe my first live needs to be with Regina, so I was thinking about it. But I never texted you because I was like, okay, I need to get more followers before texting her. I need to, I need to like build, because now because it's fairly new. I've got like, I don't know, 200 something. And I was like, okay, I need to build this. Maybe I need to get like more people like that, because as I said, you like in Greece, people know you, you've been on television, this like that. She's been on television, she's not gonna say yes to me. There's no way. I was like, find other people that like less famous so you can get to the famous ones.
You can escalate it.
Yes, like I was like thinking about it so much, like throughout the months and stuff like that. I was like, you know what? It's what you are saying. Like, life is short. You don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. I said it to you also, like, if you don't ask, the answer is always gonna be no. Like, get out of your comfort zone. It doesn't matter if
exactly
thousands of followers are behind. Like, just ask. And I asked. I wrote this whole message, like a whole thing,
And I'm like, yes, of course.
Yes. And that's what I was saying to my friends. Like, I wrote this whole thing. I was thinking about it. Like, it needs to look professional, but you don't want to be too serious. And then you just message like a voicemail. Yes, great. When do you want? And I was like, you see, that's amazing to me. And that's what I was saying, because like my friends like know you through Instagram, because like I will speak about you, and they're like, so see, like what we see on Instagram is the truth also. Like, because that's why
I told you I'm honest.
Yeah.
I told you I'm honest. Like, it's, something, I believe that there's a higher power that is giving you back what you get. What you give.
When you give, you give back.
Yes. So I think that if I was fake, so if I was doing that for the followers or anything, like, I wouldn't be honest. And I told you that the first thing that I want in my life is honesty. Like, some people that I don't think that I have a lot of followers, first of all. I don't think that followers mean nothing. And I really think that I don't have a lot of followers. I think that people who have 500,000, 200,000, over 100,000, they have followers. They have strength. I hope that I will have more followers, so I can show to more people something different. Because I'm always trying. I might have a story, just me and my dog. But I also try to show people my lifestyle. It's not fake what I'm showing. It's not fake what I write under my pictures. It's not fake. This is what I think. Since I got out from the hospital, I said that my goal now is to keep me happy, to keep loving me, and to be able, now that I'm outside from the hospital and I'm strong and I will get stronger, I can help way more people get stronger. I think that everything happens to us for a reason. Everything happens for a reason, but we have to find that reason. We might have our eyes closed and our ears closed, and we will never find that reason. I really believe that cancer came to me to show me how to love myself, how to kick people out of my life, and show me that I can make other people happy, smile, fight. If this gift was given to me, it was given for a reason. And I would be unthankful or unappreciative if I wouldn't share it. If I wouldn't share my story, my feelings, what I've been through. Because as I was helped, because another woman decided to share her story, and I was helped by her. So I think that if I can, I want. I don't have to. I don't owe anybody anything. I want to. I want to share my story and help as many people as I can. To see that life is simple. It's not easy. It's not easy. Nothing is easy. When I first got to Athens, I was feeling lost. I was far away from my doctors. I had to pay rent. I had no job. There were so many things. Athens was full of COVID, and my immune system was down from chemotherapy. Nothing was easy. It wasn't easy for me. Because a lot of people were telling me, oh, you have a great time in Athens. Really? I was taking 3 COVID tests per week because I was scared. Because I didn't have an immune system. My immune system was really low. The fact that I was not in the hospital doesn't mean that my immune system is good. It's getting better and better every month, but still I'm low. I took a lot of chemo. So I had to be super careful. I had to find money to pay rent. Athens is so expensive. I had to find a way to go to my doctors and come back to Athens. I had to find a place where they would accept my dog, because not all places want dogs. I had to find a job. I had to find a job when gyms are not open yet in Greece. I had to be creative. I started online classes. I find a place where they wanted my dog. I find my doctors gave me papers where I could travel. I surround myself with very positive people and friends who were helping me through everything. I got out of my comfort zone in a very hard period for me. Cancer is not all about dancing and smiling, of course, right? I had my ups and downs. I had everything. And when you get out from the hospital, again, it's not easy. The fact that I make it look easy doesn't mean that it is. The fight that I give every day, the struggle that I've been through and I'm going through every single day, only I know what I'm going through, but I won't let it beat me. And that's what I'm trying to show. It's not easy, but it's possible. I'm not telling anybody that it's easy. It's possible. It's up to you. You. If we realize that, we're going to be a happier community, happier society, happier people.
And if we are honest, I think it's those two.
Yeah, these two.
Okay, so the last question is, what are your future plans? Like, what are you gonna be? Because I mean, you are known through social media. Is that a path you would take down? Like, try to have an impact to the world in that way? Are you trying? Like, what are your future plans?
First of all, to stay healthy.
Yeah. For sure.
And that's the only wish I give to all my friends on name days and birthdays and everything. Be healthy. If you're healthy, you can take the world. Now, first of all, stay healthy. And then I'm building my business with my best friend. And it was a dream that we decided to make true. We've been friends for 16 years now. Dear God, it's a
Wow.
lot. 17 years. We've been through our up and downs, and it's like the most honest relationship that I have. Her and my Kubara. These two women are like, aside from my family, right?
Yes.
They're the two women that I can be myself 100%. We fight, we make up. It's an honest relationship.
Yes.
It's not honest if we're just smiling. We're straight to each other.
That's
boom, boom, boom. We're straight. It's 17 years now. So we moved to New York together. And I came back. Now she's coming back, and we're making our company. It's going to be a fitness company. We're going to have our own clothes line. And there's going to be something different in this company, though. Mm-hmm. And we will let you know when everything is ready. But it's going to be for a good cause.
I was like, I was good.
I couldn't be unthankful. I'm always going to say that. So let's say that through my company, I will keep giving back. Mm-hmm. Because I really believe that I took a lot of love. A lot of people, you know something? I was getting thousands of messages through these months that I've been in the hospital, mm-hmm. from people I didn't even know, who were saying, I'm praying for you. I never prayed before, but tonight I prayed for you. And sometimes it doesn't matter, because there were people that they didn't have the same religion as I did. Mm-hmm. I'm a Christian. Yeah. I had people who were not. They were praying for me. I think that prayers had a positive energy that it was giving to me. It was coming back to me. And that they helped me a lot through the energy that they were sending me to get better. Mm-hmm. So I got a lot of prayers. I got a lot of pictures from people who are lighting a candle for me, from people who made little stuff for me, from people who spend even 5 minutes or 5 seconds to give a good thought to me. So through my company, now it's time for me to give it back. So we're going to have a small surprise in my company, as long as it will be on. and we hope that it's going to be for a long time, this company will always give back. Always. So that's the dream that me and my partner have. And because our site is going to be mostly for women, it's going to be for men too, but mostly for women. We want to show women how amazing they are. She's a mom. I'm a cancer survivor. We're both women. We're both strong. We're both working. And we will try to show you guys how to have a happier life, a better life, a healthier life. And we will try to give as much as we can.
Okay.
These are my plans.
That's very nice, because you actually took something out of all this.
Oh, I just took. I never thought that I lost. I didn't even lose these 5 months. These 5 months, let's say that I went to my Everest. I went to my own Everest. I did, and I find myself. Let's say that I didn't lose 5 months in the hospital, because some people say that I lost time in the hospital. It's up to you if you're going to lose your time. I didn't lose even 1 minute in there. I study, I read, I find myself. It was a win-win. I was winning cancer and I was winning life day by day. I never lost.
It is about perspective.
Yeah.
But it's very nice that you actually appreciate all the good thoughts and the positive messages that people send you. And as you said, now you want to give back, and you're creating something. And it hasn't made you, because it could have made you like be in your house. I don't want to do anything. I'm afraid COVID's out there, and you decide to again get out of your comfort zone, move to Athens, where you don't have your own house, you have to pay rent, as you said. Many difficult situations came towards your way. So you are a fighter, not just of cancer, of life. Like, you keep going.
We're all fighters in our lives.
Yes.
And if we're not, we can be.
Yes, that's what I want to say. That yes, we're all living, but are we actually living? Are we actually fighting for a life, for the best life that we can live? And you are the example of that, because
my tattoo saying in Italian, it says "live while alive." A lot of people used to ask me, what does this mean? Live while alive. Of course, you're going to live while alive. I think that I did this tattoo like 7 or 9 years ago. And I think that now I understood the meaning. The fact that you are alive doesn't mean that you live your life.
Yes.
So please, live while you're alive. Live. Like, actually live. Don't just breathe.
Yes.
Live. It's a big, huge difference. Live your dreams. Live. So now it took me 9 years. I did the same tattoo with one of my best friends. He's American. And when he did it on his neck. And I was like, okay, I like this, and I'm gonna do it too. He was like, do you know what it means? I was like, yeah. I didn't know what it meant. And actually, after the hospital, because he's still my friend, of course, and I was like, oh, Mike, I realized what the tattoo was saying. He was like, well, it took you 9 years, but it's okay.
Point is, you got there.
At least you understood it. You're not that smart, but it's okay.
No, come on. It's never late. Look at all these positive comments you're getting. How beautiful you are.
Thank you.
You're amazing. It's in Greek, so also I'm trying to translate also fast. Let's see. You're getting amazing comments. People are like, "We love you, goddess." Uh, yeah, all this amazing. Sorry if we didn't manage to read them all, but the conversation was like there, like, you know, when you just click and there's, you know, I was just like, I'm not gonna ask anything. Like, I have all these questions. I'm like, you just speak and I will listen. It's like, you need to be like, you know, people need to have you, like, hire you to go on TEDx talks and things like that. Yeah.
The funny thing is that when they always invite me somewhere to talk, the first thing is like I go there and I'm like, what am I gonna say now? You know, every time it's the same thing. So what we're gonna say? Are other people going to watch me? Every time is the same.
No, it's amazing, and I would love to have a part 2 at some point, like maybe.
Of course, but we're gonna have part 2 in Greek.
Yes, that's the deal. We said it because people were complaining here.
Yeah.
But yeah, of course we can do it on part 2. Maybe when you launch like your business and everything is there.
And when I can tell you how we're going to give.
Yes, yes. So that's the deal. You can't take it back. It's alive.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for today. Like, you can't imagine. For you, it might be as simple as you say things are, but for me, you made probably the whole year for me. Like I said to you, I told you, and like when we were speaking, I'm probably gonna like go start running now, like from excitement. Like, like, I enjoyed it so much. Like, I didn't even need to ask you anything. Everything you were saying was like mind blowing. I don't believe we have been talking like how long? I don't know how long we've been talking.
1 hour 45 minutes.
I don't know how Instagram didn't turn us, you know, because after an hour.
Oh, it's changed. It is changed.
Yes.
You can stay more than an hour now.
Because at some point it caused me anxiety. I was like, what time is it? And then, yeah. So thank you so much. Stavroula says, thanks so much, girls.
Thank you for watching.
Yes. I can't thank you enough.
You don't need to thank me. Thank you for the nice conversation.
Thank you. Have a lovely evening.
Have a great weekend, guys. Love yourselves.
Yes. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.